I forgot I was testing the layout. Fireball! Fuck, the ad break hit right as microchip started playing. No! Tragic. It's okay, and then microchip again later. Yeah, exactly. It's okay, the ad break will end before microchip is done. Hello!
Are the lyrics to my obituary in iambic pentameter, follow perimeter, cross my eyes, dot my T's. I was delivered, holding scissors. I live deliberately. I'm a quitter and a winner anyway, 'cause I never agreed to participate in this game. Won't follow my dreams. No, they've all got me waking up screaming. I can let them go from me. After all, there's no I in team, and I'd rather be normal.
Guys, I'm gonna dox Bruce.
I suggest that we keep this informal. 'Cause a normal human being wouldn't need
Hello, everyone.
to pretend to be
Do we like the new starting soon screen? You didn't send me your social security number, asshole!
If I could live in third person, well, I don't think life would be much worse
Whoa!
than it is in the current
Guys, it's been 5 months. But guess what? Guess what? I say this every time. I say this every time. That I'll be consistent. But this time I mean it. Guys, this time I mean it. Because I'm going to be streaming on Thursdays. It's been 5 months since I streamed on Twitch. Tugging at my collar. Guys, what should I tell my girlfriend to pick up from the store? My girlfriend's going to the store, guys. What do you want? More dads. Chicken nuggies. You know, chicken is my go-to meat right now because the doctor was like, Megan, you have high cholesterol. And I was like, ah, shit. Okay. I said milk and I said onions. Gummies? What kind?
Now this is the part of the song I like
Gummy
to talk
worms?
about.
Gummy bears?
I like to tell them something I want from you cats tonight.
Peach gummy rings? I think she has those. Fuck. What do I need?
And I want you to find those return those singularities, those burning rings of fire on the beautiful pupils, the beautiful eyes, the beautiful boy, girl. Neither both are in between that you rock with you tonight. And I want you to tell me.
Dude, my
Like a dream, so beautifully, oh so dutifully. Damn that square peg in the round hole.
I have a story to tell. But I'll wait until the song's over. You know, I wouldn't know this. I've only ever seen the Markiplier playthrough of this game. So I'm not going in completely blind, guys. I know you know. Guys, Bruce has 363 hours in this game. No, the fuck you aren't.
Come on and love me normally.
It's been so long. Chat, it's been so long. In fact, it has been a very long time. You don't see me on the side of the screen. I was going to walk on, but I realized I couldn't get far away enough. It's been so long. Chat, if I'm going to date these dads, I need to dress up for this. I need to dress up for the part. Yes? Am I wrong? If I'm going to court these fathers, I need to look good while doing so. Hello, everybody! This is a lot less dramatic than I wanted it to be, but let's turn on the music. I didn't even put this song in the queue, so, you know. Chat. Here we are. Now, this song is actually distracting me immensely. We're gonna pause it. Now, you may be going, Megan, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck is this? Why is it that every time you stream, you're in a different location? And when you have Facecam on. This is where I live now. I moved. In the 5 months since last I streamed, which I didn't even use Facecam for, I have moved. I had a girlfriend before then, but I have a girlfriend now. We live together. And my cats! I was standing in front of them, my bad. Look at them. The babies. Hi! Here they are. On stream for the first time in years. So, anyways. Also, we have... His name is Stupid, and he was born 5 years ago. And we, of course, have... him. Forever a staple of the Megan Shumway Twitch channel. He's your points icon. He's not the offline screen anymore, I hate to say. He's also, we do not have the pride emote of him anymore. I'll probably go through and do like a big emote overhaul at some point, and we will get some emotes of him back. But I think he's still the raid emote, if I am not mistaken. Yes, he's still the hype. No, I'm the raid. But we still have him on fire, and we still have the hype one. We still have him. He is still with us, just less so. Anyways, he's gonna be sitting back here on the D&D blanket with the trans pride dragon that I got for my girlfriend. We also have Wabam. We have a good amount of the emotes still. We still have the Wojak. We're never getting rid of the Wojak. I don't remember why I made the Among Us one, because I don't really stream Among Us, but it is really fun to have on the screen. No! Why are you telling me to remove the Wojak? Fake fucking fan. Anyways, let me undeafen so that we can communicate. Hello, my friend.
Okay, I have to mute you on Twitch now, or I'm gonna start going insane.
Also, guys, I have with me, while we're dating the dads, this Mr. Mug. Megan, why are there streaks down it? I spilled it on my way upstairs. It was very tragic. Well, I didn't fully spill it. It just kind of overflowed a little bit, or like it, you know. Anyways, I don't think I've streamed with it. No, I have streamed with this layout, but I haven't streamed with the gaming version of this layout. I think. I don't know how long ago I made this, but I did redo a ton of stuff. You'll notice, guys, that I redid the Sorry, I have corded headphones now, and they're fucking stuck under my wheel of my chair. This happens often, unfortunately. Anyways.
Never happens to me because I have my PC up on my desk because I need to stare at it all the time.
Yeah, I don't have room for that. There's a 3D printer behind my computer, though.
You can 3D print another computer.
My girlfriend owns, I think one of them's broken, I think 2 3D printers and an embroidery machine. She is a very crafty person. That desk back there is her little, like, crafting area. It's her crafting table, if you will. Nobody appreciates my sense of humor. This fucking
No, I was just putting the Wojak in the chat because no one sees my face. And I was doing
we need to add you. We need to add you to the Fuji Tech. We totally forgot to do that before.
I mean, not that it would represent me pogging anyway, but
fair.
All it has is mouth open, mouth closed.
New version. I've used the Wojak as a Fuji Tech reactive thing before.
I just can't. All I can think about is remove the Wojak. You didn't understand my reference.
I didn't understand the reference.
I'll have to find it.
Alrighty.
This is like many of our interactions are just me referencing something and you just going, I don't know what you're referencing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know too many things.
I think you do. That's true. Anyways,
remove the Wojak.
Remove the Wojak and don't go back. Whatever.
That
has 2 likes. It has 2 likes. Of course I don't know it.
Leave me alone.
It has 2 likes. This is like
No, it was someone. It wasn't. It's not. That's not my screenshot. Someone posted the screenshot. Okay. It had more likes. But it also might be something that no one else remembers, and it's nichely popular.
Should I show this to the chat so they can see? How do I thought I could copy image. Add. How do I have to download it? Fuck. I'll show the chat what we're talking about. Image. There it is.
This is what talking to me is like. This is what talking to me is like. It's just like, here's this thing I know about. I don't know about it. Okay, well, now we have to do a whole detour to explain my reference.
Remove the Wojak.
Remove the Wojak. Me when I'm talking to my therapist named Jack.
Alrighty. Wojak gone. Alright. We need to do the thingy. Look at this, guys! Oh, I kind of hate the pink drop shadow in the chat. With I don't know why I didn't notice how strange it looks.
It looks weird on black, but I think it'll look fine when we have the game open.
I guess. Oh, that's probably true. Because I think it did look fine with the game open. Anywho.
Yeah.
How do I do the Fuji Tech? I don't think I've ever done it. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Okay, there we go.
I have no idea.
I can I have it.
Awesome. Where are we gonna put me? Am I gonna be next to you? Yeah, are we gonna be best friends and holding hands and frolicking? Oh
my god! Okay.
Let's date dads. Gently takes your hand together.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing a ring. Is that where the wedding ring goes? I don't know, but it's the ring.
It depends on which hand it is, I think.
I think it also depends on the culture.
That's true.
Depends on where you are. It's so warm in here, and the fan is on. Also, how am I volume-wise, you guys? Nope, not window capture. That was stupid of me. It's browser. Boost. Oh, browser source.
That's what I look like, guys. Face reveal.
That is what he looks like.
Face
What
reveal.
what does it say? The dimensions that I have to do? No, it doesn't. Okay.
You should just
Awesome.
drag and drop the links. Wow.
There you are.
Wow.
Right there. Is that good?
That works.
Yep.
I have no qualms with that.
Okay. I'm gonna. Should I change the title to be with Bruce? With
Yeah.
Bruce. Okay. Okay.
With gay man. Also, shout out to Null Nullified. He is the one who made this art, and just to give proper kudos to my good friend Null Nullified. He drew this little guy.
Okay. I'm not following you on Twitch.
That's really funny.
My bad, guys. My bad.
To be fair, have I ever streamed? No.
You should.
I should, but also I'm busy.
Stream with me, boy.
Okay.
Stream with me on Thursdays, boy, because Thursdays are my streaming day. Okay. Now we have to actually launch Stream Daddy. Guys, my bad. Play. I gotta move this over here. Guys, I thought I was prepared for the stream, and then the stream happened. And, it's fine, though.
Meg, can I pin this?
Yes.
I don't know how to pin things.
Okay. Oh, wait, I need to screen share the game with
Oh,
you.
yeah. Screen share to me and then pin this, just because I want Null to get credit for it.
Dream Daddy.
Null's a very good artist, and everybody should give him $1 million.
Alrighty, chat.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Alright, and this is the Dad Rector's cut, you guys. Okay. New game.
Do you guys know I'm normal about Dream Daddy? I have 363 normal hours.
Zzz. I know that's technically me sleeping. That sounded like an alarm. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
Imagine you're asleep and you're just snoring and you just sound like a beetle.
Zzz.
Dad.
Zzz.
Dad, wake up.
I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me.
Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6.
I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me.
Dad, I swear to God.
Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner.
Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon.
She has so much swag.
She
I finally
does.
opened my eyes and sat up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. This is real as fuck. As someone who's moved a ton, this is real as fuck.
The moving box is actually the first dad that you can date.
Yep.
Aww.
Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth.
Time to customize our guy.
Build that dad.
Okay, what do we want? Do we want muscular? Do we want bear? Do we want twink?
This is you as a dad. What would you be as a dad?
If I
In
were
your
a
heart of hearts,
dad,
if you're a dad. And then you also get to decide if you're transgender or not.
I feel like
Dad's gender. That was nothing.
I feel like I'd be between these two.
Yeah.
I would not
Unfortunately,
be
there's
no in
3
between
body types.
They don't have the. We'll be a beautiful bear.
Mm-hmm.
Be a beautiful
Are you gonna be
bear.
cisgender or transgender?
You know what? We'll be a beautiful transgender bear.
Awesome. What would you do if you saw Megan Shumway dad? Like, to slap his bald head? Retweet to slap his bald head?
Actually, guys, what if, oh my god, I hate how this looks.
His head's so large!
Guys, let's be Anthony Fantana. I'm gonna make Anthony Fantana.
We have to think of a dad pun for Anthony Fantano.
Oh.
Dadthony.
No, I'm not being Anthony Fantano.
A shame. Because if we have to stare at Anthony Fantano dad for like hours, we might go insane.
We might go insane. I'm not making myself though. We're making a beautiful OC.
Well, much like a fursona, it doesn't necessarily need to be you.
That's true.
But simply your avatar.
Sometimes I regret catching the Megan Shumway stream. Sorry, guys. Look, I've never played this game before, and I really wanted to.
They haven't.
What do we want to do for the hair? Oh, why is the scrolling so slow?
Yeah, when you actually scroll, it's really slow, and you have to like move the bar. Hey, it's me, Goku. I can't play that sound. I can't play that sound. I also can't say that.
No, you can't, because then I'll get restricted on Twitch or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, what is the? Oh, is this like a reference?
Yeah, those are the Game Grumps.
Okay, I don't watch Game Grumps, so like, it took me a second.
Yeah. That's their haircuts.
I like this hair.
And they were the producers, and also provided their voices.
You know what? You know what we should stream?
What?
Monster Prom.
Oh my god, absolutely.
Pink. What do we think of Pink Goku?
I'm a fan, personally.
You're a fan of Pink Goku?
Yeah, I think it's enjoyable.
Hold on. I have to look something up.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a guy. This isn't what we're gonna actually do, but I'm gonna make a guy and you have to guess who he is.
Okay. Wolf Warp Sash?
Yes. No, we're not gonna be Wolf Sash.
Would be funny though.
It would be funny though. Anime eyes!
Holy.
Holy shit.
I like do the ones like on the top far right.
These ones?
Right. Yeah, I just
I
want to
do
look
really
them.
like these. I feel like usually when I've seen people play this game, they have these eyes. I'm not, or maybe I'm crazy. I also haven't seen a lot of playthroughs of this game. Oh, cunty? He's serving
yeah.
cunt? Oh wait, I forgot. We have to be transgender.
Forgot to make him
I
transgender.
forgot to make him transgender.
You're erasing his identity.
No. Do we give him like the cunty eyes?
Yeah, I mean, it's your dad's Sona. What dad traits speak to your heart? How will your dad be personality-wise?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I really like these ones too.
It's me when I see Brian from Dream Daddy.
Maybe
A dad dating simulator.
tired. Y'all hear that?
Vaguely. Sounded like a whale, low-key.
Alright. I don't don't like this. I don't like this one on him. I don't like the very like sharp nose, like sharp like sloped nose on this guy. I don't know why. It doesn't fit him in my mind.
He needs to be rounder,
Yeah.
like a beach ball.
The mouth.
That damn smirk.
That damn smirk.
That damn smirk.
You know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? The lime
No.
lips. Okay, cunty. All of these mouths are so cunty.
The colon 3. I really like his smirk.
Oh, blue lipstick?
I wish you could make it. I wish we could make it green so we could do lime lips.
I know! I wish. Oh! It's so sad.
The smirk is so funny to me. That damn smirk.
That damn smirk. That damn smirk. Guys, there's an ad break in 4 minutes. I'm so sorry. I forgot about the ads that I put on this.
Hold on, I have an even better joke I'm about to make. That dad smirk.
This is just like SpongeBob.
What?
You know the blue lipstick in SpongeBob?
I didn't watch SpongeBob when I was a kid. The not watching SpongeBob of despair and agony.
Yeah, it's coral blue number 5.
That means nothing to me.
I have to show you this image.
Oh. He's surfing.
He's serving.
Why is towing out?
Why is towing out?
I keep coming back to the smirk.
Is this the love child of SpongeBob and Patrick?
Dude, absolutely.
Okay, we need to change the eyes.
Yeah. He's gotta have big eyes.
Anime eyes.
Yeah.
He's gonna have.
What color were SpongeBob's eyes? I can see in the image you just sent me. His eyes are blue.
His eyes are blue?
Yeah, look at the image you just sent me. It matches
Oh
the lipstick
God.
shade.
Wow.
Wait, what color are Patrick's eyes?
I don't think.
Hold on. No, I have to do Punnett squares.
And you know that's
Okay,
why
he
he has
does it-
the
he has-
yellow eyebrows and the pink hair.
Yeah, okay. He has kind of like brown eyes. Patrick,
Okay.
SpongeBob, parents. Can we see his parents? If either of them have blue eyes, it's possibly as a recessive gene.
So we do have that. His
No.
parents do show up.
Okay.
SpongeBob.
So if we're doing Punnett squares, unless this guy was
parents.
adopted,
His-
this guy would probably have brown eyes because it doesn't look like Patrick would have the recessive gene for blue eyes. I mean, it's possible, but
Because SpongeBob's mom has blue eyes, but we don't ever see his dad's eyes.
yeah. I mean, like I was looking at Patrick's because if it's their love child,
Mm.
SpongeBob has blue eyes, so like without a doubt we know he has the recessive gene, because it's
That's
full
true.
dominant for him. But like Patrick only has brown eyes, so we don't know if he has the recessive gene, and his parents also have brown eyes, so who knows? He might.
He might.
But we can give him brown or blue eyes.
We'll give him like a. Look, I want to give him the anime eyes, and we're gonna give him the blue eyes.
It works for SpongeBob.
Yeah, it really does. Now, facial hair. Do we give him facial hair?
See, that's up to you.
See, this facial hair is great, but it covers up his lipstick.
It does. Which is quite a shame.
We'll give him this one. Glasses. What do we think about glasses? Chat? I think no glasses.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give him some ear piercings. Clothing? Burger.
Now, this is important.
Burger.
Oh, wow. He really does look like their child.
He really does look like their child. Or we do the egg tits.
I think we have to go burger.
I think, yeah, legally, like, we have to do the... I keep tapping out on accident. Or... This kind of looks like...
That's also Patrick's Star.
That kind of looks like Patrick's pants.
It does.
And...
And SpongeBob's suit.
And SpongeBob's suit. I wish that we could do... Why are my alerts paused? There, the alerts are unpaused now. I don't know how that happened. Okay. I wish that we could give him like a casual look and like a normal look. You know what I mean?
Like The Sims, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like The Sims. Okay. So, Tommy Banana's suit or Eric. Okay, we're gonna do...
I think I really like this suit because it's a combination of both of their clothes.
Exactly! Because they're in love. Okay, looking good.
Name that dad.
Well, his last name, is it going to be
Okay.
SquarePants or Star? Who do we think took whose last name in the marriage? Or who would give their kid the last name? They don't have to take each other's last name.
I
Who
think
gave
that
birth?
SpongeBob's identity is more tied to his SquarePants
True.
last name. You know? Or maybe they hyphenated.
I see. SquarePants
Maybe-
Star,
or-
Star
or-
SquarePants.
Or maybe he's Star Pants.
Star Pants.
So
last name Star Pants.
last name Star Pants, guys. This is such a bizarre bit that we've stumbled upon in this. What?
It's us. What? Hello?
What the fuck?
Oh, there
Oh,
we go. Okay.
I don't like that it's doing that. Okay. But
Now, what's
it's
this
us
fellow's
two.
name? I mean, this is your dad, Sona. So, like, what would
This
your
is
dad
my
name
dad,
be?
Sona.
This is your dad, Sona, who just happens to also be the son
Yeah.
of Patrick Star and SpongeBob
Exactly,
SquarePants.
exactly. See, I was thinking we could also combine our names.
We could, but I'm not going to be making
Reagan.
decisions here. Right? I like Reagan because it almost sounds like a real name, though.
Friggin' Star Pants.
Okay, do not
Or-
press me that dad yet. Oh, okay.
Or
Or
Moose.
I kind of like Bragan.
I do like Bragan.
Bragan Starpants has just a je ne sais
Bragan-
quoi.
Bragan Star Pants. Right? Okay.
Who lives in a house in cul-de-sac. Bragan Starpants.
Okay, so Bragan Star Pants is the name of our guy. And through the power of a gay man and a lesbian, he will be bisexual.
Wow. With our this is
With
if
our
we Steven
combined
Universe,
powers.
If we Steven Universe fuse this happens
This-
inexplicably.
Exactly, this is what happens. Okay,
Oh shit! I
Be
just
that-
remembered cosmic brownies.
be that dad.
Dad.
Take care of your health while you're still young. That's what my doctor said. That's what my doctor said to me the other day. Did you fall asleep packing?
You read my line.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was tabbed out because I had to tweet an image of Reagan Starpants.
I hate seeing him in the corner of our screen, actually.
I love
kinda
seeing him
hate
there.
it.
He's beautiful, and I'm bewitched by his eyes.
That damn smirk.
That damn smirk. That dad smirk.
The dad smirk. Okay. I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler.
What's in it? Stop reading my line!
My bad. Look into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums.
Whoa, I haven't seen these in years.
Fuck yeah. I pull one from the dusty album from the top of the pile, and we begin looking through it.
That's the coolest baby I've ever seen.
And we're making him bisexual.
Bisexual. I mean, you could be bisexual with a husband prior, but whatever.
That's true, but because he's
For
dating dads,
canonicity's
for canonicity's sake, I want it to be known that he is
explicitly bisexual.
Explicitly bisexual. This is not in the subtext. This is explicit.
It's not just creator confirmed. It is shown in canon. We're doing what no one else is brave enough to do.
Amen. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again.
No. Women. Sorry.
You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on.
Nice.
Halloween when you were maybe 4?
Oh my god, that dragon costume.
That's really cute. You can decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon.
Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume?
You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was the realization of your greatest fear, I think.
Right. Yep. Definitely repress that memory.
She kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle.
What?
Like in her costume, kind of reminds me of a Ninja Turtle because of the thing over the purple over the eyes.
I do kind of immediately see it, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, for a second though, I thought you were just talking about like her as an adult.
No!
And I was like, I don't know what you mean, but no, I do kind of see it. She's wearing green.
I do think that she could be a good, like, her design would be good for, like, what is her name? Is it April?
I don't know. I never watched Ninja Turtles, but I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It's April.
The thing I know most about the Ninja Turtles is just the epic rap battles of history. That was like the Renaissance guys versus the Ninja Turtles. That's all I know.
April O'Neil. She, like, her design could be April O'Neil to me. She dresses kind of like April O'Neil.
I see. Dad.
I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave.
Oh.
I don't think that was his...
Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above my head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. I think it's cute.
It is. But have you never had a phase you were ashamed of?
These are good horse drawings for a child.
Yeah.
Horses are hard to draw. Ouch, kid.
I didn't read the line.
I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Guys, I'm really good at streaming. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day.
This guy's always trying to steal my thunder, taking my lines, skipping my lines.
I look off.
You just don't want to share the spotlight.
No. I totally didn't invite you to my stream to stream this game with me.
You invited me to your stream just so you could, like, steal my spotlight the entire time.
I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section.
McDonald's at the Pentagon.
There's a McDonald's at the Pentagon. Hey, it's Emma P.
Ugh.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school.
Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up.
Ugh.
Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort.
Alright, Emma P was the one who...
You get to choose.
Lighter fluid,
You
tennis ball,
didn't even
tennis
think.
racket, right?
Dad, that was you.
Oh yeah, baby. Fuck the police. Oh right. I was a wild child.
I was 6 when you did it.
Okay, Amanda. I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball.
Aww.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police.
They didn't believe me either.
Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it.
The first photography award you ever won.
Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFriday's.
Fuck, I could use
for McFridays. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts.
I think you mean food poisoning. You know, the Z.
Dad.
Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down in the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This is the day you were born. It's kind of a funny story. Canonically, by the way, Bragan Starpants, and his wife were in a T for T relationship.
Canon.
We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender, but of course I was freaking out. And the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man. She holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes. The calmest I've ever seen her, she says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay."
He was right, you know.
Tragic.
Yeah, man, she's dead. It is.
I stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. Dude, his wife is so beautiful.
I thought you were gonna say his wife is so dead, and I was like, yup.
His wife is so dead.
Dude, this wife is so dead-coded.
This is just like Severance.
she
I
was
miss her.
wonderful. She made you wonderful.
I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. This is just like Spark Duality. What?
What?
And this is the Spark Duality swap AU. She pats me on the back.
In the swap AU, is Spark Duality's dad dating a bunch of other dads also?
Well, in the current guys, Duality lore drop in the middle of a non-duality related stream. Currently, Spark's mom is sort of getting Urius and reconnecting with Spark's dead dad's best friend from when he was alive. And they're getting Urius about it. Anyways. Lore drop in the middle of Dream Daddy.
Whoa. Come on, Pops. We gotta...
Oh.
Stop!
It's been so long, I forgot that you hadn't read it. You can say it from memory, I'm sure.
It's just something like, come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van's gonna leave. Something along those lines.
Yeah. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago.
Hey, remember when I shouted the front window playing catch?
You always had very strong arms.
Hey, remember when I shouted the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows?
You were a very imaginative child.
Hey, remember when I broke the back window?
We get it, Amanda. You break stuff.
And there will be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place.
Hell yeah. Memories to make and stuff to break. Whoa! Thank you, Hater5321 for the follow.
Whoa. You ready?
We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. An earthquake! The moving van begins to pull away. Where are we? California? The moving van begins to pull away and I
think so.
get the car into position to follow it. I watch our old house, disappear in the room.
no.
How are you doing today, girl? I'm doing pretty good. I'm playing Dream Daddy for the first time.
So
what?
So sell me on our cool new pad.
I'll clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Oh, I'm so good at this. Nestled in beautiful, scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features... I really like multiple places to sleep. That's really funny.
Then you can pick it.
A 2-car garage. That's
Except you
right.
didn't.
You heard me. A garage big enough for not one, but 2 whole cars. As well as room for all of my very important dad tools. And my motorcycle. My sick hog. The old steel pony. Dad's little motor velocipede.
Dad.
The 2-wheel transportation station.
Dad.
I have never ridden a motorcycle in my life, and to be honest, I am afraid of them. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house.
Cozier, one might argue.
Good spin.
I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff we can walk to so I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know.
Let's fucking go. Walkable city. Amanda,
Walkable
you know
city.
you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right?
Not gonna
I
happen.
barely
Pops.
know how to parallel park.
I barely know how to read.
I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. Fun fact about the driving, when I had to do the driving test, they had us do the 3-point turn, and then we could do the driving thing. But if you didn't pass the 3-point turn, you didn't go on to the driving portion. I took the driving test multiple fucking times. It was awful.
I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet?
Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet.
So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn?
You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey.
I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust.
Yeah, you're real
Don't you dare.
senior
Dad, I know where this is going.
citizen.
I'm just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda?
The writer's room when they're writing a reboot of House MD. Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping.
Pops, cool your chats. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Sorry,
Okay.
grocery shopping got me.
Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hiya! Oh wait, that's your line. I just really want to say hiya.
That's okay, I forgive you.
You say it.
Hiya!
And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea.
I got a problem with authority!
I'm so proud.
Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich.
Sweetie, it's 10 a.m.
Where are we going first?
Getting coffee. Even though I don't really drink coffee. Just because, caffeine and I don't mesh very well. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice or I'm gonna be useless all day.
I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out.
I also want to go there because I know the guy who's at the coffee shop. And I
You know
love
him personally.
I know him! He's my best friend.
I know him, that Winton.
We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon. A cute little place on the corner.
Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place.
I mean, I guess.
What's wrong?
Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guys are gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel, like, a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone.
Dad.
And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug. Just ask the worker!
He can't ask the worker. He has social anxiety, and talking to people makes him want to throw up.
But he has to order anyways. Whatever.
Bro doesn't get it.
I don't get it. I'm so sorry. My social awkward anxiety is in a very different form. I do have it, but in a very different way.
I mean, like, no, I would definitely ask the waiters, but or just wait until I see someone else do
Right.
something. Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people?
Yes, Amanda! We walk inside.
Oh.
The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage. The real Megan Sona in Dream Daddy would perform open mics here. The problem is I know this guy's name, and so I can't romance him because he has the same name as my brother.
That's so funny.
I love him. I think he's awesome. I can't romance him because he's got the same name as my brother.
Well, if we're gonna do all routes, you will have to at some point.
Fuck! Okay, maybe we'll start with him then.
Get it out of the way. All right.
Welcome to the coffee spoon. Oh, wait.
Okay, I guess you.
No, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
No. Because I was just gonna ask if you wanted to. I feel like you should. Cause like, chat. The plan is, that for like scenes where we're like not doing someone's specific route, we're just gonna pick and choose. I'm gonna do 3. Mega's gonna do 4 because I'm doing Amanda. And then like if we're doing whoever's route it is, I'll just voice them because otherwise it will just be Meg talking to herself for a really long time. But like there's a lot of scenes where like the dads will just show up outside of a route, so we're just like picking and choosing who's voicing what. That's the plan. Anyway, you can do Matt.
Welcome to the coffee spoon, guys. How's it going? That's not
I'm
what he
keeping
sounds
track. What's with the name?
Hey, dude.
like. Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Hey.
Guess I mentioned this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose it's still a good idea because like the business is still running. But people ask me the question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Hey.
So what'll it be?
Ah.
I scan the chalkboard menu, and I'm immediately overwhelmed. I'll have, I think
Choose
Iced
your
Tea
coffee.
and Sarah's really funny.
You can do whatever you want forever.
But that wasn't the best option, though, right? Because the best one has, like, the big explosion.
Yes. However, there are some choices where there isn't an option to get the explosion with the like eggplants.
Okay.
Like some choices you can only just get like at the most, or even there are some where it's just straight up neutral at the most.
Okay.
But yeah.
Good choice.
If you want, I will tell you. Like, I don't know if you're like, I'm gonna go back if I don't get it, but
Mm-mm.
yeah. Okay, good.
I don't
How many call of friends should I give you?
I probably won't use them. I want to, like, navigate it, like, naturally at first.
Absolutely. There's only one thing that'll probably be like, we have to do this.
Okay.
Just for, like, plot reasons. But other than that, then I won't give you anything.
I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Tika and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits, but meaningful lyricism.
Hey.
I think he has autism.
I'm doing the thing again. He's just like me for real.
Yeah, autistic. Sorry.
Guys! We're coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato.
I'll have a macchiato. Meg! I'll have a macchiato to Marco, please.
I'm just in like autopilot mode of reading everything.
I know, it's really funny.
Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? That's silly. Medium.
Huh.
I can't
Wait,
stand
is Biggie Smalls big or small?
Biggie Smalls. I think would be a good size for the medium.
That would be. I see where you're coming from. That is about 100 times more confusing than having it be big or small. Because if you have the option small, biggie smalls, or
Big?
no.
I
Terrible.
think that makes more sense.
Like, small, no. Like, that's incomprehensible. Like, I understand what you're saying.
It's very
No,
easily comprehensible.
I understand what you're saying, but if a server asked me, do you want small, biggie, smalls, or big, I would be lost. And like every time I try and say small, biggie, smalls, or big, I get a little confused in my own brain.
Well, that's a skill issue, I think.
You're a skill issue.
I should change that, shouldn't I? No, you shouldn't. Well, you should change it to the medium, Matt. Matt sits to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal?
Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway.
Fucking Bragan Star Pants is pissing me the fuck off. Sorry.
Reagan Star Pants is pissing me the fuck off.
Hey.
Hey. That's you. Well, now my turn.
God was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me.
Huh.
This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him.
I don't know.
Come on, what do we say about meeting new people?
I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. Bragan Star Pants and I are very different people.
Yeah. See, we're making progress. Not me, though.
Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I have a sip. The iced tea go...
He can't remember the name, that's the joke.
I know. I'm beating him up about it, though. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I have
He
a sip.
only listens to
The
ska.
iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Vera's a character from Monster Prom.
That's true. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Bragan.
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kissed my leg
Sidekick.
from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry.
I don't know if you can see me. I don't know if you have my stream open, but I am beating you up.
When you went dead silent, I opened the stream.
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Also, there's an ad in 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
It's for his banana bread.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game.
Yeah, we need to give that nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurative with,
I tried well. We have trade for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. But, right. Yes. That. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down.
This is amazing. Fuck, I want banana bread.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. One time when I was in middle school... Hold on, I need to tell out of this for a second. One time when I was in middle school, when I was in middle school, I made banana bread when I was home alone, and I made 2 loaves, and when my family came back, there was 1 loaf.
That's so real.
Yeah. It was beautiful. Wow!
I just wanted to brag.
Holy Sigma. I need to change the alerts so they match the layout. But I
Yeah.
like the hummingbird gifts. I think it's silly. They just don't match. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, and I'll give it a shot. But I'll give it a shot. I think Grateful Bread is funny. Banana Bread Kennedy's. Right said Banana Bread. My dad. I actually have a Grateful Dead phone case. This is because it is my dad's old phone case. I do not really listen to the Grateful Dead. Barely anyone knows, though. But then whenever someone's like, oh, there's a Grateful Dead phone case, I'm like, yeah, I know.
Name 5 of their songs.
I can't.
Me neither.
My dad saw them at the fucking Sphere. Or whatever it's called in Vegas, like twice.
Yeah, it is called the Sphere.
Yeah, and my dad has like a ton of Grateful Dead merchandise. My dad goes to a lot of concerts. My dad also, fun Megan show my dad fact, he's really into Boy Genius. And listens to, my dad also likes Girl in Red. And he listens to it more than I do. Like, I don't really listen to Girl in Red. And so my dad will be like, oh my god, have you heard the new Girl in Red album yet? And I'm like, no. He's like, Megan, you have to listen to the new Girl in Red album.
My dad got an email from Spotify one time where he got early access to Girl in Red tickets because he was the number one. Yeah, you fucked up. The number one.
How do I go back?
You have to go into the like little folder in the top left and then load from the last save.
Ugh. I don't know when the last save was.
It auto saves like every time you go to a new place, and you can fast forward ahead.
Okay.
But in the future, you should save before you make decisions if you're gonna want to go back on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my dad got an email and it was like, you're the number one Girl in Red listener. Like outside in a certain like range of like, I think it was like straight men over the age of 50 who aren't in her family.
That's so funny.
And so we got like early access tickets to Girl in Red.
That's so funny. Okay. So we're not doing Grateful Bread.
Yeah. I think the parentheses of Grateful Banana Bread makes it clunky.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but if it was just Grateful Bread, I think that would be better.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't give away that it's banana, and then you're like, just loves of bread.
I think Rack said banana bread rhymes, so that's... Okay. Everybody said Fred, but now it's about getting banana bread. I think the youngsters would like it despite not getting it.
Huh?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey, dude.
Yeah. Right said banana bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey.
I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth. And maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey.
I really like him.
He's so cutie pie.
Oh.
Enjoy your coffee. If this character was a woman, I would be head over heels.
Hey.
I'd be head
He
over
can be a
heels for
woman
her.
if you want him to be.
I can make him into a beautiful butch. See, it sounds good when you say it. Oh, I didn't even read it.
He said something, baby.
Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. I like him. I
He's a
hastily look
freak.
away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? Sorry.
Live.
We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in. Take care. I'm not really doing very distinct voices for these characters. My bad.
That's fine. I'm probably not going to either.
I want to.
Okay, now that we're
I want
Some
to.
of them are easier to do distinct voices for, though. Like, you can
Yeah.
do a pretty distinct voice for, like, Robert or Craig or Damien. But, like,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard if with, like, for example, like, Matt, Hugo, Ryan. Like, it's a bit harder because they're
I'm
just,
gonna
like,
give Hugo a British accent.
no! No! No!
Yes! 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 Okay, now that you read your line.
You're not gonna click away from it this time.
Shut up!
Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to?
Time to soak up all that vitamin D. Make our bones nice and strong.
Yeah, our skeletons are gonna get so strong they're gonna hop right out of our bodies and crush cars with their bony fingers.
Amanda, I already have an irrational fear that my skeleton will one day escape this flesh sack and run amok. Please don't encourage it.
That's real as hell. Right, sorry. I, like, understand him. To the park!
I want to perform in that coffee shop. It looks really nice.
Yeah, that
I'm
looks
literally
so
going to
cozy.
an open mic tonight.
Wow.
Amanda and I begin a stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. On days like these, kids like you. Should be burning in hell. This place is nice.
I think he did on.
Was that my I think he did on purpose.
I think I did it on purpose.
I think he did on purpose.
This place is nice.
Too nice. I don't trust it.
Fuck. Good eye, honey. You would never be too careful. See that baby in that stroller over there? Government operative.
We're on to you, baby.
We walk for a while and eventually end up in a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when...
Okay, who's taking this guy?
I think you should take him.
You think I should take him? Twirling my
I
hair.
think you should take him.
You think I should take Brian? Okay, I'll stop.
Brian.
Kicking my feet, kicking my feet.
Brian.
Right. God, I'm killing myself. Heads up.
Ow!
Oh!
A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face.
Who's the dog?
Me. I got that dog in me.
I got that dog in me.
That was actually a really
Oh.
good bark.
It didn't come through.
Really?
No.
A corgi with a nut. A neat plaid handkerchief tied around his neck and bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Did you throw this thing at my head? Arf! He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Impart on me your wisdom, tiny dog. I don't know if that's picking up on the stream.
It is now. Live.
I'm dying.
Drink things. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
I don't feel like going to... Fuck.
You need to go drink something. I'm going to redeem the hydrate points.
I'm just gonna go fill up my cup in the sink.
Yeah, I'm redeeming hydrate anyway because I think it's funny.
Okay. Okay. I can't hear him. Guys, make sure Bruce doesn't say something. That'll get me banned.
My social security number. 1. Am I gonna say it? Am I gonna say it? Who knows?
Oh my
This is-
god.
This is why I can't be left to my own devices. Oh, babies.
Oh, the babies. Hi, baby boy. Do you guys like when the bed is made? Oh, they're kissing.
Aw.
I love my cats. They're in love.
They're in love and they're siblings.
They're in love and they're siblings. Yeah, well, they're not biologically related, and they're cats, so.
Yeah.
They're both my children, they're both my children, and I don't want one of them to be like my child-in-law. You know. I can vaguely hear you through the headphones because loud.
Mhm.
Oh, can you guys see that?
Oh,
now they
the
stopped.
baby.
Because they hate me. Could you guys see that?
A little bit.
Hold on.
You missed me reading out my social security number.
Oh my goodness. Where in the world? Why is that down there? Oh, the baby boy went to the bathroom. Cause that's where their food and water is right now. Cause we're still in the process of introducing the cats to each other. Cause my girlfriend has a cat named Rocket. This is for the chat to know. Penny. Also, look, we have our desk head moms are kissing. Look at this guy. He's so cutie pie. One day I'll do. Also, these aren't even like half the plushies we have. A lot of them are in the closet right now. I need to like set up a net for them. Oh, the kitty. She's so cutie pie. Look at her.
Baby.
She's so baby. I love her. Oh. My precious baby girl. Anyways. Gaming! I have so many games now, dude. I'm so excited to start streaming again. Oh, the boy. Anyways. I hydrated.
Yay.
I already did that before I left.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Do you have tomorrow's lottery numbers? Arf! Got it.
You definitely could have caught that.
A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me.
Brian.
Ryan.
You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face.
I'll catch you with my teeth next time. You caught me off guard on this round. Not again. Not ever again.
Ah, I'm just messing with ya. I'm Brian, by the way.
Okay, we're courting the beautiful bear right now. He's not Harriet. Well, I mean...
No, he's a little. You can tell.
Yeah, you can tell. I'm Bregan, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy.
Hi. Your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day.
Where's yours?
Holy shit!
Brian gestured over to a grassy knoll! Where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us.
This is
Oh,
Daisy.
she's
She's
so
reading The
cutie
Brothers
pie.
Chasm. Yeah. She has a little 3 mouth. It's very cute.
Yeah, this is so sweet.
Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler.
I think it's really funny how, like, even the dog is matching the aesthetics of this family.
Yeah.
Like, their hair color's the same. It's really funny. How old is she?
10. She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa.
My natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no. It's happening! Ah!
Go on, Daisy. Tell him about yourself.
I...
That's my girl.
Amanda, get in there.
Okay.
Bragan's HP, 80. Brian's HP, 80. I don't want to do the grade card because I think that this child is better in school than Amanda. How do I go back? Can I not go back?
I don't remember. I think you're kind of stuck with this one.
What in the world?
I think you're doing an item.
You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade.
Cute.
It isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. Brian loses 10 HP. You regain 20 HP. Yes, I'm still streaming.
Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang. My high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab.
I lose 10 HP. Oh, but his HP is lower than mine.
Indeed.
Amanda here just recently won a local photography award.
Wow, congratulations!
Brian loses 10 HP.
Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest.
You lose 15 HP. Ah! Okay, but I'm still better.
You can't switch daughters.
I didn't realize that that's what that was.
I know exactly how to win this. It's really hard.
Oh.
It doesn't matter, but I know how to win this.
Um...
You don't want my help though, right?
No.
Yeah.
Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee.
Wow, congratulations, Amanda! Daisy's getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her third win in a row.
Fuck, it's genius!
Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get to the top prize, a canoe!
We're taking it out next weekend! How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things! It's extra
That's so
powerful!
real.
You lose 20 HP! Fuck! Fuck! Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags.
Did I mention Daisy said her first words at 10 months? Daddy.
Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but this isn't the time to bring it up. Lose 10 HP. Okay, we're equal. Item. With a flourish, you produce a band-aid from your pocket. Take a knee and start to apply it to Amanda's arm. Being a oh, sorry, I skipped yours. Being a protective
What are you doing, Dad?
parent. Anyone would agree it was an unusual. No! Fuck!
Daisy here is all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity either.
Yeah, this is the just how it is for this part of Dream Daddy. I don't know if you're familiar with Dream Daddy, Als.
This is just a mini game.
Yeah, this is just a mini game. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth.
It's Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. I have
powerful.
363 hours.
Oh my god.
You'll see.
Fuck! I'm losing! I'm bragging. All honors class this semester. He's about to finish me off.
Oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teachers about having her skip a grade.
Dang, he's really got us beat.
Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two.
Ugh. They have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner.
So that game is very difficult to win.
Yeah.
You have to do some very specific stuff where you have to. So basically, pretty much the only way to win is to only use the grade card and the child art, and then just press brag until the end of the battle. But it doesn't have any negative. It doesn't have any negative consequences if you.
Sorry, oh my god.
Yeah, I know. He's my favorite. He's my favorite.
So it's a dad
Twirls
dating
my
simulator.
hair.
We're playing Breaking Star Pants.
I posted a
is-
screenshot of him on my Twitter.
Yeah.
If you want to look see.
He's like a fusion of us, but also the child of Patrick Star and SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
In their, of
Breaking-
course, in their throuple with Squidward.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. Doesn't even need to be said. It's
Doesn't
almost so
even need to be
obvious.
said. Does it? Wait, where the okay, there's my thingy. So, did you read this line already? I forgot.
No, I didn't. I was just talking about the game.
Okay.
So, I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood?
We just moved in. Do you live around here?
Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner.
I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place.
Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye.
Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling he was trying to one-up us?
Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age?
Ugh. I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses.
Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies.
It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing.
Too close to the truth, Dad.
Dad.
Let us never speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Hersington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Starpants.
We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. And unpack. We should head home. I'm gonna need 4 hours minimum to figure out how to build my new bed, and I'd like to not have to sleep on the floor tonight. Oh yeah, no, this game's really fun. I've seen Markiplier's playthrough of it. Bruce has 363 hours in this game. So that's why he's my advisor for this game.
Except I'm not actually doing any advising.
I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? Oh fuck, is this where I meet the Joseph? The Joseph?
Yeah, the Joseph, yes.
The Joseph? I walk over to the door and open it.
You,
Hello!
Do you want me? Do you want to? Because I kind of
Oh,
want to do Joseph a bit.
Oh, you want to do Joseph? You can do Joseph.
If you want to, you can do Joseph.
You
but...
can do Joseph. I was just gonna be
Okay.
channeling my inner Mormon to voice
I-
Joseph. But you
I
can
wanted to
do
do a
it.
very specific voice for
You
Joseph.
can do the voice for Joseph. It's okay.
Okay. Hello. I just feel like he would, you know? Like, I just feel like he would.
A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello?
Wow.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next door neighbor. I just feel like he would.
Oh, yes. Hi. I'm Bregan. That's what my name is.
I saw the
His-
moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself.
His wife is so fucking hot.
Can I voice Mary? Request, can I also voice Mary?
I want to voice Mary.
That's okay.
Also, crazy that their names are Joseph and Mary.
Their children's name are Christopher, Christy, Chris, and Krish.
I know, it's so terrible.
Their last name is Christensen.
I know. Oh, Joseph leans in and whispers.
But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips.
We both share a laugh. Kids, right? I know that they said the bad ending with him isn't, like, that they didn't put in isn't canon, but it is to me.
It can be to you.
It is canon to me.
It can
Sorry,
be to you.
I
if
used
you'd
to
like
follow
it
an
to.
artist who drew this guy all the fucking time and shit with him and Robert. That's his name?
Which one?
The gruff guy. Is that his name? Robert?
Yes, that's Robert.
I used to follow an artist back in, like, middle school, like, freshman year who used to draw ship art of them all the time and bad ending art of this guy all the fucking time, and also used to draw, like, a twink humanized version of fucking Tamatoa from Moana.
Okay.
Megan
That wasn't the part I
lore.
expected.
Anyways. Which Tamatoa
Yeah.
is not a twink.
For context, I can say, because it's just like, it's not canon to the game. Originally, this guy would have a bad ending where it turned out he was a cult leader. They ended up removing that from the game. It's still in the game. You have to do very specific things to get it, but it's non-canon. It pops up with a thing that's like, this isn't canon to the game. Because they just still had some of the files and like dialogue and stuff. But it's not canon. But he was, yeah, originally going to be a cult leader, was a bad ending for this guy. Anyway, wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you.
He still has the vibes. Joseph hands you the plate of cookies with a smile.
Well, thanks for the cookies.
Lords of Arabia.
Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back! And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer.
Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough.
I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than two.
I have 4 kids.
What have you done? Oh, I meant...
Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude.
Oh no. This is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. You've met... This is the first neighbor I've met. That's not even true! Sorry.
He's frazzled, it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Is the missus around?
Fuck you for assuming heterosexuality, bitch!
Yeah,
Even though we did have a wife.
Yeah, we did decide to make Brigand Star Pants bisexual.
Yes.
But yeah, no,
Bisexual icon.
in the game, if you do pick when your father died, like with your father, like instead of your wife, he does go Mr. Actually, and anyway.
He sees the photos or some shit.
No. I mean,
Oh.
like your dad's son will correct him.
Oh.
Yeah, and be like the Mr. Actually, I'm gay.
No, not anymore. She died.
Oh. Awkward. I'm sorry for your loss.
No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things.
I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick?
I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile.
Hi, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal?
That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal. Oh.
Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday.
Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around.
Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at church down the street.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Wink.
You look pretty young to me.
I
Fix it
hate that he
yourself.
says wink out loud. Wink.
He's interesting. I just realized when we do his route, I'm gonna have to do that voice the entire time.
And with that, Joseph's gone.
He seemed nice.
Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes.
See, you're already fitting in great.
Where'd those cookies go?
They're gone. I'm sorry.
Also, Alice, I have heard of Camp Camp and seen it around, but I've never actually watched it, so I do not understand this reference very well.
I watched Camp Camp probably more than like 6 years ago or something, and I only vaguely understand the reference. I understand it, but I don't remember that well. But I do understand it in heart and soul and spirit.
The ad is starting soon. Hold on, guys. We'll take a little break for the ad.
Want a
We're
break
not
from the
even
ads?
started yet. If it makes you feel... Oh, wait, that's your line.
Yep. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good.
So you ate all of them anyway? I guess that makes it break time.
Any ideas?
Joseph probably wants us to play back. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back.
We're gonna be the best neighbors in this whole cul-de-sac. Sorry, I'm Cosmic Brownie.
We're gonna kill... Kill?
We're gonna kill!
We're gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts! Okay, the ad break has now started. We'll take a little bit of break. We'll take a little bit of a break. I'm enjoying the game so far.
Me too. I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
I'm very fun. Oh my god, they've stopped developing the live-action Tangled movie, thank god.
The world is beautiful.
That dad smirk.
That dad smirk. Reagan Star Pants will live on in infamy.
Breaking Star Pants. I should draw Breaking Star Pants.
You should.
I should, like, make a thumbnail for this VOD. That'd be
You
funny.
should.
I would commission one, but I'm broke!
Real.
Oh, man. Okay, I will be done in 5 seconds. With kindness.
Kindness.
Amanda and I step outside.
Ah.
Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house is his.
I'd hazard a guess it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard.
G'day, kid. That sounded like I was... G'day, kid.
G'day, kid.
G'day, kid.
And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light.
We walk up to the kids and wave. I can't really do an Australian accent, but I can do a southern one, okay?
I can't do any
Hey,
accent.
kids. Is your dad around?
Why are you doing this?
They all just stare at us blankly. We just wanted to, return this nice plate. Thank you for the cookies. Jeez. These definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him.
Why are you Southern?
I'll do southern for someone else. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, you should.
Hey.
They were really good. God, these kids are frightening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. I chuckled nervously.
Well, okay, we're just gonna set this place down on the ground real gentle and then back away slowly, right, Dad?
I think these kids have religious trauma.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we're gonna do.
I'm just scared of blonde children in general.
The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house. Like, I cannot imagine Mary and Joseph having a functional marriage.
They don't.
They don't. Like, as far as I know, like, they don't. But, like, there is no world in which they do.
I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids.
I need to rest my eyes.
You've been awake for what, 3 hours?
And he's real as fuck for this. And that's 3 hours too many. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us.
Okay,
What?
do you want him
I
or do you
wanna
want
do
me
him, I
to
wanna
take
do
it? Okay.
Reagan, bro! I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Bro.
Oh.
Holy wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Hey.
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped.
By the way. Nate wants to battle, by the way.
Oh,
It's his
Amanda.
voice actor.
this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates. Amanda, dude! You probably don't remember me, but you're so big now.
Hello, and hello, cute baby.
Nice.
Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River! He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting?
Oh.
Nah, dude! River's my kid! Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man?
All those being capitalized makes it seem like they're both priests.
I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. Okay, so they're not in California.
Yeah, I think they might be the like Pacific Northwest would be my guess.
No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
Oh man.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
Oh.
She actually still goes by Smashley, and, we got divorced last year? Oh, dude. I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right? Keg Stand Craig is a father of 3!
Of 3. Pegstand Craig.
Oh.
Oh. Wrong voice. Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg.
Right.
He's very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog, and I really just gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but I give up after 30 minutes and just walk home.
Oh.
Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Haha, I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We do a bro brunch like the good old days.
Bro brunch.
All right, sure. Sounds great.
You know what he
Great.
reminds me of?
Who? And
You
Craig?
know in 50% off, the one guy?
Which guy in 50% off?
He's like the coach or like teammate of fucking Shark guy. I'm forgetting everybody's name. He talks to Ko a lot. And he goes broing it. He just
I-
says bro a lot.
The blonde, not the blonde one. Are they?
No, he's like a side character.
Oh, I don't remember.
That's fair. I just had to show it to Sam recently.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I haven't watched it recently. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and had his kids. I'm reeling.
Why is that?
The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time, I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, It's basically a smoothie, bro."
Me as hell. I mean, technically he's not wrong.
He jogs! He was jogging!
Ah.
He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit.
Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months.
No, don't say that.
Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine.
I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around.
I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major.
You promise?
Ah.
Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome?
Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something.
Yeah.
A dog?
Hey.
Forget art school, they'll stay for the dog.
Is that what it's gonna take?
Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs.
Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college... Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor.
This is from the McGowan College of Art and Design.
Open it!
Huh?
But I'm scared.
It's just an envelope.
Yeah, it's just like my entire future, not a big deal.
She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay.
Huh?
I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say?
The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah blah blah. We...
Oh.
Her face drops.
regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design.
Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie.
It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me that they just want to see portraits or whatever.
I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that?
I'm fine, really.
Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this.
Oh, and before I forget, MR and MMP are sleeping over tonight.
Oh.
So...
You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool?
I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes.
Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself.
Yeah? What are your plans?
Quick! Think of plans! Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff.
I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly.
He was a mayor, right?
He was not.
Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to... Nice.
Which game?
You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game on TV at somewhere else other than here.
Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna go do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas.
I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least.
Nah.
I'm a street rat, Pops.
You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right?
Yes, Dad.
Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head.
Have fun with your sports.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, making fun of sports is played out.
Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me.
Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow.
Oh, right. Mr. Vega. Vega! I know that guy! Oh my god, Al's missed the duality. Al's missed the duality lore drop. Missed the duality lore drop earlier in the stream. Yep. Totally remembered. I'll be there. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I joked that this is like the Spark Duality swap AU, where Kleegal dies instead of Lotsog, and then Bruce was like, would Lotsog be going around dating a bunch of dads in the Lotsog AU in the swap AU? The Dream Daddy's going great. And then I said, well, I mean, Spark's mom is currently having a Urius reconnection with Lotsog's old best friend. So, Lotsog is a little bit of a lover boy. And that's true. But yeah, I mentioned... I don't know if I've mentioned the Urius reconnection. Basically, Lotsog had a best friend, and then after Lotsog died... I'll get more into depth to it if I ever finish the weird ARG stuff I was doing, which I might not, and then I'll just say it. But Lotsog's best friend... after Lotsog died, Kleegal, like, cut everyone out of her life. And after Spark has left, Kleegal ran into Lotsog's best friend from when he was alive, and they're getting Urius with it. Anyways, I go to my sleep playlist playing Rain Song. Hell yeah! Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction to walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big burned out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover over the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. Damn! Rain Song is my mom's favorite, and she always tries to get me to play it at gigs, and I, never play it. And then when I do, I'm like, this song's actually good. It's one of the songs that I forget that I like of songs that I've written.
That's so real.
It's like... I think it's because of the insistence, like, every gig I do or open mic that I do that my mom's there, she's like, Rain Song! And I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do Rain Song. I wrote that when I was a freshman in high school. That was one of the first songs I wrote on ukulele, actually. Which is really neat. There's, like, Head in the Rain Clouds is like there's a really big variety, like, variation, like when things were written. A lot of them are like songs from when I was in high school. I love the rain. I love the rain. And Arizona petrichor smell is so good. It's so good. I've heard, I only recently found out that it's different depending on where you live.
That makes sense, because, like, different soil, right?
Yeah, different soil, and also, in Arizona, there's a specific bush that lets off a certain smell when it gets wet. And so that contributes to the Arizona petrichor smell. Not gonna lie, it's a song I listen to when I'm feeling unwell, sick. That's really sweet. I'm glad that you guys like it. I wish I was not as tired of it. I feel like when I write new stuff, I feel like it's harder for me to perform the old stuff. Because I'm like, you know, like, songwriting improves over time. But I forget sometimes that the songs I wrote back then are also good. You know? Anyways. I have never played a Dream SMP fan song live. Even though
Reminds
they're
me of the
good
video
songs.
I sent of Sam, like, listening to your music.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss.
Okay.
The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste.
Every day I wake up.
Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to The Game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing.
This is one of my favorite bits in the game.
The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Fuck! I lost the game!
Fuck.
Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for the game is all in good fun.
Hey, sailor.
There she is! There she is!
Mary! She's like one of the silliest.
Nice. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. I love women! Hey, sailor. Oh. Hello.
Ah.
Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no. I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Breakin', by the way.
Hmm?
Are you watching the game? Yeah.
Enjoy her.
My preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team. And I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk.
Ah.
Buy a gal a drink. I'll buy her a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now.
Hey.
So, what do you want to know? What's the latest gossip around here? You came to the right broad. You what?
Ah.
Certainly not.
I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything, know everyone. Nothing gets past me. So...
Come on.
So what? I thought you were gonna...
Ah.
I forgot what we were talking about. About the gossip? You said nothing gets past you? Oh, right. I'm also a steel trap. Confidential to a fault. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with wide picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Hey.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time?
Come on.
Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for another team, the other team putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar.
All right. Important decision time.
Mm-hmm.
The remaining dads to voice are going to be Robert, Damien, and Hugo.
Yeah.
I know you said you wanted to do Hugo.
Yes.
Do you want to, because you have 2 dads left to voice, I have 1. Do you want to also take Robert or also take Damien?
Do you have a preference?
No. I only knew I wanted to voice Joseph.
I'll do
Because I just felt like you would have that voice. And I wanted to
I'll-
express it to the world.
I'll do Damien.
Okay.
Damien. So you can do
Go
Ralph.
team.
Go team. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game?
Now, I am now that we're winning.
Oh, we must be rooting for different teams.
In my opinion, my team is far superior.
I have to disagree with that. Based on our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior.
That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours.
The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us, based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me.
The name's Robert.
Thanks, I'm Bragan.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you?
Yeah.
She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's.
Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place?
No, that'd be Neil.
Neil waves from across the bar.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world.
Okay.
You a whiskey fella or a beer fella?
Beer, but I'll drink most things.
You like shots?
Shots, shots, shots!
Shots!
I love
Thank
shots.
God.
One time, my girlfriend and I, my girlfriend and I, she hadn't, we don't drink a lot, but this is like when we were first together. She was starting to drink for the first time, and so she asked her manager at her job what alcohol doesn't taste like too much like alcohol is, and what I think Ash meant to say was what doesn't burn. But you know, she said like what doesn't really like what's not super alcoholic tasting, right? And there is a there's a big difference, right? And so her manager says that recommends making a shot that is peanut butter whiskey and grape vodka, because it's like a PB&J shot. So we tried this. It was pretty good. It burned like hell. So I did the shot first, and it burned so bad, but like it was fine. Ash takes the shot. She doesn't even drink the whole shot. She like sips it. First mistake. She sips the shot, and then it burns so bad that she has to go throw up in the bathroom. So that's the only time that Ash and I have done shots. Actually, I had a shot of whiskey like before, but
Yeah.
when I was sick.
One time I had a shot of Fireball. I
Yeah.
did not enjoy it.
I didn't.
It was well. My issue with it is it was too cinnamony, and I don't like cinnamon. I didn't think it would taste
Oh.
like cinnamon, but it did, and I hated it, and it made me mad as hell.
Isn't that the whole?
I didn't really
thing
mind the
with
burn as
Fireball?
much. I just hated the cinnamon.
Isn't that the whole thing with Fireball? Is that it's cinnamon whiskey?
Yeah, but the thing is that I was at just like a family event with my father, and like my other family, and they were like doing shots. So my dad handed me, he was like, "You want this?" And I was like, "Okay." And then I was like, "Ah, fucking cinnamon," and I hate cinnamon.
Yeah, I I don't drink a ton. I'm more of a marijuana person myself, and specifically edibles. But what was I gonna say? There's something I was gonna say. One time my dad made this thing for me that was like a whiskey shot when I was sick, because it's supposed to help you not be sick anymore, and it's like whiskey and lemon, and you put it in the microwave, and it burned so bad.
Oof.
Okay, Robert nods to Neil, who serves up too. But I think this guy would be down for shots. I think that this dad's son would be down for shots. He hands one to me, and I'd be down to try shots. Oh, and I've had shots of yuzu sake, and that was good. It didn't burn too bad.
Here's to your health.
We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, break in. This guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time.
Alright, what are we gonna compliment?
Not the hand tattoo. I think that's gonna be like a touchy subject. So we're gonna do the cool leather jacket. Like your jacket.
Thanks. Been my family a long
guy.
time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Curse, some would say.
Man, this guy's mysterious. And cool. No, he's not!
He's
not
so
cool.
fucking lame.
He's so lame!
He's unbelievably lame and I like him.
Oh.
Way cooler than I am, at least.
That one might be true.
Yeah, they're both lame. They're lame.
Everybody cooler than Bragan Star Pants.
Robert signals to the bartender for another round.
What are you doing here tonight? Trying to make friends.
I'm new in town. I figured it might be good to put myself out there. You seem pretty cool.
The key to being cool is acting like you don't care about anything, but actually care very deeply about everything to the point where it's debilitating.
Really?
Hey.
Robert downs the rest of his drink. Robert Downey Jr.
Whoa, of course not.
He gets up.
Hey.
Be right back, gotta powder my nose.
Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you.
I don't see Neil as Southern.
No, he's not. I just do it on occasion. Huh.
Okay.
I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket.
I'm gonna go home, you heading my way?
Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Ah.
I live in the cul-de-sac down the way.
Does everybody live there?
Yes.
Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Great place to be, good neighborhood. Well, some of them.
Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me.
I don't kiss and tell, Bragan. So are we doing this or what?
This doesn't. You can hook up with him and it doesn't cement you into his route, right?
Yes, don't hook up with him.
Okay.
Yeah, if you hook up with him, it's automatic bad ending if you try and do his route.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and do his route this time around, but I'm not gonna.
I know, but either way, what we're gonna do, like, if we're gonna do multiple routes, is we'll save at the, like, choosing between routes option. That way we can just go back. If you sleep with him, that way we don't have to, like, replay this intro bit every time. Even skipping through it. But yeah, no. This part does determine whether you will get his good ending or bad ending. If you sleep with him, you get the bad ending.
I did know that. That is something that I did hear.
Yeah.
A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. No, thank you. I better call it a night. Catch you around?
Sure.
I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What do you mean by, are we gonna do this or not? I think he wanted to fuck! I think he wanted
Yeah.
to fuck Bragan. You
Bragan.
oblivious little shit. I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. Oh, sleeping in your shoes? Ew.
Yucky.
I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird! Still want to work out? This is Craig, BTW. Holy crap, Holy crap! It's 6 a.m.
Holy crap.
Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up! God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Greg. I do want to catch up.
Catch up. This doesn't cement you into
Okay.
Craig's route.
Hey, my man, I need a few wins to wake up, but let's meet in 20.
It's just like a fun little minigame
After
flavor.
a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and, hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Oh, there's an ad break in progress. Man, I missed streaming. I really like
It's
streaming.
fun. It's fun and silly.
My problem is I get so worried about the setup when I do face cam. I'm
I
gonna
just
get
felt
water.
like sending Spark, yippee.
Sparkle!
Spark!
I'm getting water.
Okay.
Oh, Benny, hi,
I can't
baby.
tell when the ad ends because I am subscribed.
Oh, look at her. Hold on.
Show me.
Hi, baby.
Oh.
How are you? She's so cutie pie. My baby girl, yeah. Hello. Is your beloved brother's been under the bed? Is that where he is? Yeah.
Kitty! You're so Portuguese.
I love my cat. The kitty. The kittier. Hi, Penny. What you doing? She's so
This
cutie
cat is he?
pie. Do you want to say hi to the people? Do you want to say hi to the stream? Can I pick you up, please? She's so fat now, guys. There was a period of time where she was forced by my mother to be an outdoor cat, and she got very fat. And we're trying to help her with that now, but here she is, my baby. You're so large, girl. Penny! The pennier. Okay, let's put you back on the bed, baby. Oh, she wants to snuggle. She's in a snuggly mood. Ah. Hi. Hello, baby. Blech, my face is covered in cat hair now. Hey, babes. Time to return to the game. Hi! She might end up trying to get on my desk. Yeah, it is really a small price to pay. What are you doing, girl? Gonna rest on the bed? Okay, I think she's settling back down. Okay. I stretch and my bones creak. Oh wait, I already read this line. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching, of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey, bro! Good morning! Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? I get the feeling this is going to be less of me kicking butt and more the gym kicking my butt. But I can handle it with you here. Dude.
He liked it.
Bro. That means a lot.
He's happy.
We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. Whenever I go to the gym, which I don't have a gym membership anymore, but whenever I go, I don't talk to anyone and I put on Dropout on my phone and I go on the treadmill the whole time. He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes.
Nice.
Come on, bud. Let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we're on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals.
Oh.
Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
Dude.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process sucrate into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? It's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out.
Nice.
Oh no. Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing?
Oh.
Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun?
Wasting away again.
I remember when I went to did you guys know that the Meg Wojak image is an image is cut from a picture of me in front of Margaritaville in Vegas?
Remove the Wojak.
The Meg Wojak is a, can you send in the chat for me?
I got you.
That is from a picture of me in front of Margaritaville, and
I miss Jimmy Buffett.
it was literally the week before Jimmy Buffett died. I'm pretty sure.
It was a little bit.
It was
like
like
if
right before. I feel
it was pretty close. It wasn't like immediate, but it was pretty close. It was
pretty
within
close.
like a
It was
month.
crazy. It was crazy because
within a month.
I remember you pinging or someone in that
It
Discord.
was me.
Yeah, it was you.
It was me.
Pinging
It was me because I was on call with a bunch of people.
Yeah, me, Chai, Joa, and Null. And being like,
Because we were
Buffett's
on
dead!
call. We were on call and we were playing video games together, and I tab out for a second, look at Twitter, Jimmy Buffett's trending, I'm like, haha, and I click on it and he's fucking dead, and so I have to be the one to break the news to the voice call and then the entire Discord server.
I'm gonna say I love learning. Trying to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a spud. Guys!
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
Holy shit.
Holy shit, guys!
It's canon. It's
He's
canon.
a sponge. I think that it would be funny to just screenshot it and end it at I'm like a sponge.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Can you screen that? I can't do that.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you so much.
It's gonna have your my Discord nickname for you in the corner.
That's okay, it'll be beautiful.
I don't feel like I don't. I'll send
I
it to
could
you.
just
I'll
do
edit it
F12.
later.
I screenshotted it. I need to crop it so it's just that I'm like a sponge.
I got you.
So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes. Guys, I'm winning.
You are.
We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. This is just like the Garden of Gethsemane. What? Anyways, let's continue.
What? 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 I don't want to continue. This is just like Red Valley. What?
What? Do you know?
Every. Go on.
Garden of Gethsemane scripture.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
Oh,
correct in your
did you
assumption.
look-
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Okay. So.
For those uninitiated in chat, I'm Jewish and I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Where's the fucking thing?
The what?
King James version, because that's what I read growing up.
I was about to read scripture to me
I'm
on
reading-
stream.
What the fuck is it? Oh! That's because it's not in the Bible. It's specifically a Mormon reference
Okay.
to the Garden of Gethsemane. So in the Book of Mormon, so the Garden of Gethsemane was like Jesus went to like this garden and he like suffered the sins of everyone at once or whatever. And then in the Book of Mormon, it says something about like, for behold, blood cometh from every pore, so great shall be his anguish for the wickedness and abominations of his people. So there's like this Mormon belief that like Jesus bled from every pore on his body. I didn't know that was only a Mormon thing. Sometimes I like, because I grew up Mormon, I'm like, I don't know what's normal in like Christian religions versus Mormonism, because Mormonism has a lot of like random stuff that's separate.
I don't know.
I know you don't.
I don't know.
So neither of us knew. Neither of us knew if this was a reference that anyone would get. Sorry. I have brain worms. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No, I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. We're at that party? You've had to make me feel better. You told me to create a distraction. So, of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal the fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Bro.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well.
Hey.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus.
Happens to the best of us.
That hurts.
Bro.
Dude, bro, are you okay?
He's
Greg
died.
offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. This is actually where the game ends. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh, man.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Mhm.
You sure? Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright, well, here. I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with must be apparent distaste.
Mhm.
It's a protein shake, bro! Oh. Thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy. Here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Bro.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended,
Walk,
bro.
walk.
Walk, 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 you say?
Yeah, like, it's like Waka Waka, but
It's
bad.
it's like the walk.
It's like the walk.
Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. I don't know why my eyes were skimming over this and read, I leave the gym feeling aroused.
Oh. Oh my.
Goodness gracious.
Great heavens.
Great googly moogly.
Gadzooks.
Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old.
That's how it feels.
Oh no! I must have fallen asleep! What time is it? Good god!
You,
Shoot.
sir, on the street, what year is it?
It's 3:55. In the future? I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Always bring a war chest. I arrive at
You
Amanda's
got it.
school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me? Do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? I don't know why I'm doing this voice now. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes.
Do you want to take his lines, or do you want me to?
I can take. Do you want to take him?
I don't care, but you are voicing a lot of the side
I
characters.
am. I just really like doing voices.
It is. I sent the screenshot in PC text, and I looked up in the video above it is Gorilla Grodd versus Barack Obama. Barack Obama, it would almost be an honor to kill you. Oh yeah, that is Ash Winters. True.
Oh, that's literally, yeah, that's Ash Winters. You're right.
It's Ash Winters if he had like a worse attitude. Sigh.
There's a 666 tattoo on his arm!
Yeah.
Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Vega.
I don't know. Have you tried the exit?
Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not?
Fine. Up those stairs to the left. Can't miss him. Cause tonight will be the night!
Tonight will be the night! I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase.
I'm always saying this.
I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to?
You can't make him British because now I'm gonna have to do a British accent when I have to do all of his lines. Do you know how bad my British accent is? Hello, governor.
You don't have to do the same voice as me, it's fun.
I do though. You
Fine.
can make him British. It's fine. I'll live.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be breaking. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator and J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter.
Oh.
Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down.
Oh.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Whoa.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook! Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and Wait. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Oh.
Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
I don't know.
Both. You know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please, call me Hugo. This is just like Kipo! Sorry.
I don't know.
I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on the scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes. They ever catch that rye?
Oh.
Yes.
Liked it.
I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat.
Stowe, did you have fun gossiping about me?
Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes.
So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time?
It was a very productive meeting.
Oh.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner?
Sure thing. Mall food court. Does that sound good to you?
Mm.
yeah. Oh, wait, this is your line. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. Why the mall?
Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall?
Will you buy me things?
I will buy you a thing. Singular.
Sounds like a deal to me.
We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But, also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you.
Have you been reading my tweets?
My nightmare. My personal nightmare.
My nightmare.
You have a Twitter?
What? Never mind.
Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in.
Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that.
I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class.
It's fine. He's fine.
We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Uh-huh.
I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to a fancy art school in California. That's exciting.
Yep.
Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school?
Yep.
Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny?
What's so funny? That's your
my
line. My bad.
It's okay, it's payback.
That's my line.
What's so funny?
It's a... I don't think you get it.
Oh, okay. Who you texting?
Noah.
There's an incoming ad in 3 minutes.
Ah!
Hold on, let me open Discord. I have to check something.
Mhm.
Okay. I just need to make sure that my pings weren't anything important. Who's Noah?
My friend.
Does he go to your school?
Yep.
Do you like Noah?
Hey.
What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would...
Ugh.
Dad.
This is a reaction of someone who has a crush on Noah.
I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. No, she's fine. She's great. Rose.
Sorry. Is that Elsa's message? Sorry, the thing's being weird. Bye-bye! Go Eepy!
Well, good night.
I will be streaming it more. We're gonna try and, like, do all of the routes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never done any of the bad endings, though, fun fact. It makes me sad, so I just haven't. I just win every time. I'm good.
Gross. Oh, wait, that's your line.
Yeah, I said gross.
Sorry. Just asking.
Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend.
Okay.
Jeez.
This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess the conversation is over. To the mall, then.
To the mall.
We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner.
Hell yeah.
Language, Missy.
Heck yeah.
Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here.
What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream?
Fun fact, one time Ash and I went to the mall and there was this macaroni place and we got lobster mac and cheese from there and it was overpriced, mid as fuck, and also had shards of plastic in it.
That's not good.
Yeah, and we went up to them and I was like, hey, there's shards of plastic in this, and they were like, oh, okay. And they did not even, like, offer me anything. They're just like,
Damn.
okay.
They're like, skill issue.
I'm like, there's fucking plastic in my mac and cheese. Ad starting soon, chat. I'm hesitant to do anything when their ad is playing. Because I have, I think, one sub, and it is Bruce. So... dancing.
I think we'll probably just get to like the route selection scene today.
Yeah.
Would probably be a good place to stop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Welcome, you've got dads. Yep.
Yo, 1 minute left
Yeah.
in the ad. The ad is a few seconds left. Oh,
Whoa.
man, how long have we been streaming for? Almost 3 hours now.
Yeah.
How long do you think it'll take for us to get to the,
We're not too far from it.
Okay. Because that's at the barbecue, right? Or is the barbecue after?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's after the barbecue.
My community's
That's
back! I miss you guys so much.
So yeah. It'll be like this bit, then just like a few more scenes. Pretty much just the barbecue is the big one after this.
I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin.
It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive.
We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
These are bad. These are very bad.
But also strangely delicious?
We have to eat through the pain.
We enjoy the fluorescent, cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So... something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me?
There's a joke in this that gets better the longer it's been since this game released. Which meme?
All memes? Aww. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Aww.
Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time the meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death.
Dad.
And that's what's worse than that, is that movies and TV shows and video games will try and jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes them to make it, the meme will already be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates it and it isn't funny.
Oh shit, what up?
Joke just gets funnier with age.
Age,
Dad,
like,
please.
combined with- I mean, I think that was the point of the joke, is that.
Oh
it
no,
was
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
It's so funny.
It just makes me happy. I'm pleased. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now?
Wanna go to the goth store?
What?
You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment.
I don't know what store you're talking about.
You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s.
Dude, you gotta be more specific.
The one you threw up in that one time.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Yes, this is where we meet a guy I like. Amanda runs into the store with me, trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
Alright.
There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda.
I'm so proud.
Speech.
Amanda.
Yes.
Speech. 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 Speech.
Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting! Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, on our very own Amanda Ann Star Pants had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you.
Huh.
Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bound my head.
Oh, hey, chain wallets.
While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Band t-shirts. I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like music I enjoy, but they must be really happy that a retail outlet is carrying their merchandise. I hope their parents are really proud of them. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Do you want to do the cashier?
Yeah, I'll do the cashier. I'll channel my retail experience
Yeah!
of having to fucking deal with the people who will get mad at me for things that I literally couldn't possibly control. This laptop's so expensive. What do you want me to do about that, man? I'm at minimum wage. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. This is Ashcore.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon?
Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying.
I am the manager.
I see. Well, it would seem that I've outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post.
Whatever, dude.
Love this guy. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh.
Hey, Dadtron 5000.
Yes, I'll buy it for you.
Wow, that was easy. Thanks.
At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier.
I love your hair.
Huh.
The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something.
That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever.
She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream.
Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right?
Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're hunting ghosts.
Oh.
That's like some shit we would do.
It is. This is some of the like shows that they talk about, like that they made up for the game, are very like us bits.
Oh yeah. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet.
Do you want to be Callum or Flint?
Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck! I can't steer on them their damn ice roads!
Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits.
Flint, we're about to die!
Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're going to die.
That's because we are about to die, you!
This is art.
The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. You always have time for a beer with your buds.
Amen. That wretched beetle is back. Morning, sleepyhead. Yeah, drop a sick beat. Yeah.
5 more minutes.
Bring it, Starpants. Stop beatboxing. I'm dying. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up.
Fine. That came from like the depths of my soul.
It did.
We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase.
Huh.
So, you excited for the cookout today?
I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties.
Amen, brother! Yeah, those are bad.
Which means there are more for me.
Amen! Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood?
I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that social butterfly to emerge from the cocoon.
I'm a work in progress! God's still figuring me out!
Eh?
The social butterfly.
Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time?
You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh? That is really how it is.
That is how.
There's
that's
always
how it
multiple veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
Welcome! I'm so glad you two are here. And you bought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Yeah.
Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Yeah.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib.
Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here?
Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles.
Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed?
I'll have to go look for him.
What? You'll have to.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Mary, this is our new neighbor, Bragan and his daughter, Amanda.
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to.
I love her.
Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you.
Amanda and I mill about and try to find some of the food spread out on and try to find. I can't read. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Sometimes my brain just inserts words where there aren't words.
Yeah, that's real.
I don't want to have to make friends. Aww.
Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school?
But I don't want to have to do pleasantries.
Dad.
They're gonna talk about the weather.
Go. Do it. Make a friend.
But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting.
This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye.
That reminds me of when I was a child and I really liked oranges and I had a mandarin orange and I also had this heart pillow and I decided to do a wedding. I you know how people are like, oh, if you like it so much, then why don't you marry it? So I did in the back room of my house at this time. I officiated my own mini wedding with a singular piece of this mandarin orange, and then I was like, well, I can't eat it, it's my husband, and then I ate it.
You are such an interesting critter, bro.
I love that story. I love the strange stories of me as a child, like how I would eat the dirt.
Such an interesting critter.
I would eat dirt, and I tried to convince my family to eat dirt, by saying it was chocolate milk, and they were like, Megan, we know that it's dirt. We know that that's mud that you put in a water bottle. There are rocks in there. And I'm like, okay, well... Amanda shows me the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and I'm surprises to see some familiar faces. So this is where we choose. Isn't that
No.
Oh, no?
It's after the cookout.
Okay. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All of these people live on our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate.
Who you want to shout out? No!
I know, I'm joking.
So I panicked. Burger time is last. Burger time cuts all the small talk.
Yeah. Okay, we'll start with Matt Hugo.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello.
You vice all of these characters. I'm not taking one. Suffer.
I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I want to listen in. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating on technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I am so lost right now. I should have worried glance over at Craig, who returns in. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Well, that's... How do you mean? Well, the painting of the guy with the why was I British still? Well, that guy with the painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. That's a Magritte. Right, Art. Sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked is if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism?
I understand him.
I also understand him. Man, that's all way above my head. Shut up! Sorry, I really want to be in on this conversation, but this guy we're playing is a fucking stupid head.
Be nice! He just doesn't know art.
Me too. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome.
Nice.
Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please.
Oh.
I think he has autism.
Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. Braken, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey, dude.
Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart?
It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
He looks so cutie pie!
He's so cute.
Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over.
Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, Bragan, this is my daughter. Hello.
I'm Carmencita.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow.
Dad, look, I'm making friends. You threw me off, but so to speak. Are you making friends? You better be making friends.
Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and your teacher?
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Haha, great seeing you.
Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet man.
Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking?
Ah.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette.
Do you want to take him or do you want me to?
No, because I'm voicing like everyone in this right now.
Yeah,
so I
fair.
can't take him.
Nope.
I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. That last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned half of my yard, too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Reagan, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking. His hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him patiently.
Hey.
take off my earrings because of the cat.
Oh, yeah. I was like, why do you sound more muffled?
It's because of the cat. It's because Penny is over here.
He's so cutie pie.
Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in?
Does it matter?
Hmm?
Ernest.
Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you're just dying to know.
Yeah, good for you.
Hmm.
Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy.
Ouch. Ernest!
Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you.
Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Penny. Hi, baby.
She wants to date dads.
You want to date dads? I mean, Neko's a dad. Oh, that's the dumb name of my cat. I've mentioned that on stream before. Who gaff? I didn't name him. I've been thinking of calling him Nexus now. It's silly. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
Nice.
I mean, I think as a dad and as a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See that right there? You can't say
I
that.
don't know.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
Oh.
I, don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think we just have to accept that the fact that as dads, we become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks and sandals. Penny.
The problem causer.
She's literally the problem causer. Stop it! Ah! Oh. Get off of my desk. There you go. Oh my god. Penny, I love you. You are chaotic. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool.
Nice.
I yell across the yard at my daughter. Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh no.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Reagan. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood.
Now this one, I get to voice 2 characters.
Yay, thank God. My voice is starting to get tired.
Oh no, don't worry, we're almost done.
Yeah. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Was that last night? That wasn't last night. That was the night before last
2
night.
nights ago. Yeah, they fucked up.
Oh no, they got me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys.
Reagan, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right?
Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least.
That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. That line is crazy to me in this day and age. Why you can get a 50-inch TV for like $300 where I work.
That's
I sell them often. Most people are looking for above 50-inch, and 50-inch was like the pinnacle of luxury in 2017.
Dude.
And it's just so weird to me because TVs have gotten so cheap, dude. You can get like a passable TV for like less than $100 if it's on sale.
The ad's
Anyway,
starting
sorry.
soon, so we can continue this conversation. It's okay.
Awesome.
My roommate Anna, her parents gave her their old TV, and it is bigger than me.
Yeah.
It is.
You know how many
5
inches
feet
it is?
tall. I have no idea, but it's fucking ginormous. And it was in the living room for a while because Anna couldn't bring it up to her room by herself. And it's in her room. It like takes up most of her room.
Yeah, because you can just get like, I mean, once you get into the bigger sizes, they do get a bit more expensive, but like even you can get like pretty cheap like 50, 55, 65. You can even get like a not super expensive 75-inch TV because like if you just get one of the like instead of getting like one of the big brand ones and if it doesn't have any like fancy new technology in it like an OLED screen or whatever, then like it's just like not the same price as it used to be, you know? Like I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but like I remember when like we switched from having like an old like tube TV to like our first flat screen in my house and it was a huge deal. And now like every TV is a flat screen and they're cheap.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
so weird. And like the thing with TVs is because they're like so cheap to make now, and like you can just get a huge flat screen for like comparatively not that much money. Because like I mean it's still a lot, but like you know comparatively, um, like now they're switching into like different technologies, so like OLED technology, QLED technology, stuff like that, as opposed to like um size. Though we do sell at Best Buy, there is a like 115-inch TV that we sell.
That's
It's
crazy.
made by TCL. It's huge.
That's insane.
In the store I work at, we only have up to the 98-inch TV displays, but they're still fucking massive.
Well, yeah, that's ginormous.
Yeah.
I think, what, 5 feet 60 inches, right?
Uh,
Yeah, 5 feet 60 inches. I'm 60 inches tall.
yeah. So that TV would probably be a 65 or 75.
Yeah, it's huge. Oh, Penny's grooming herself.
Oh, getting clean.
I need to trim her nails. It's
Sharp.
hard. Yeah, she's just licking her foot and she's kind of like gnawing at her claws on her foot. And I'm like, I need to trim those. Okay. Oh boy.
Alright, it's loading. Briggan, have you met Robert yet?
Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey.
Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even got her first fish. I feel like I'm going like Patrick Warburton. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it.
And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Anyway,
Really?
I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time.
This fucking loser.
This guy.
Same here. Well, things change once you have kid. Wait. What happened the last time?
Hey.
Robert takes a long sip of his whiskey. This guy loves to he loves bullshitting. It's his favorite activity.
Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid, met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy screaming out, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in.
Dude, I weigh 10 pounds less than this 6-foot man.
Crazy.
That's a skinny ass 6-foot.
That
man.
is very skinny for 6 foot. I won't
Yeah.
lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you.
Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey.
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down the river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid.
Brian and I laugh nervously.
Or am I kidding?
He loves to lie. Brian and I
He
tense
has
up
fun.
again.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck!
Oh no, the ghost locked the doors! Quick, hit the emergency escape button!
But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons.
Then hit the brake, I guess, and we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that?
I'm prepared to do anything to survive.
Her smug little face is so cute.
It's so silly.
That's cold-blooded. I like that.
Although, I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you.
You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers?
Yeah! Amanda and I love that show.
It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and...
Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television.
I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple bugs, and we're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland.
But there's a whole table of food right over there.
Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little.
Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire!
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the bond between Amanda and Daisy because, like,
It's very cute.
Daisy's so busy. I don't know much about Brian's route because I've never seen it played, but, like, from what I can gather, like, you know, Daisy's, like, a very smart kid, and she probably doesn't hang out with a lot of other kids, I'm assuming. You know? Or a lot of people, like, who play pretend. I feel like that happens to some people in, like, who are really good in, like, school and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was a very imaginative kid despite being in, like, honors programs, but I also played a lot by myself. At home.
But not an actual fire.
Because we're playing pretend?
Yes.
Now you're getting it.
Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids.
Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly.
I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids.
That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age.
It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Or more. Really?
Or more. She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence.
There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too.
Kids, right?
Gotta love them. You're required to by law.
I hear that.
Hey.
Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them.
They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hey.
Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go and meet some of the other fellas. Now we get to share a scene.
Wow.
Wow.
I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond behind the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them.
So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Reagan, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. I don't know how to read.
Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, ma'am. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond.
Oh.
Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back.
I wouldn't necessarily try and fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though.
Hi.
Are you on screen?
Yes. We're almost done.
Don't mind me then.
Do you want to say hi?
Hi, chat.
And my girlfriend. Ah, pity.
Are you enjoying the party so far?
Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Hey.
Amanda walks up to the conversation.
I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda
Where
blushes
did
and
you get the rose?
Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
My, don't you know how to treat a lady?
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Hey.
Won't you come play with us?
Wait, no, we should say the lines at
Oh,
the same
okay.
time.
Well, but the latency won't really work. I guess
Oh,
you start
yeah.
and it'll match up on my end. But,
That might be a bit too difficult, to be honest.
well, if you just say it.
We'll try. Wait, how do we do? Do we count down?
No.
Okay.
You just start and I'll speak along.
Okay. Come
Come
play with us.
Forever.
Forever.
It was in unison on my end, at least.
Okay.
Dame Thief is playing Balot.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We talked about this.
Oh. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
I don't know.
Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine.
Where's Krish?
Wasn't he with you?
You had him a moment ago.
He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. And my first time to the rodeo. It's my 4th. I have squeezed 4 little...
Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
I'm sure he's fine.
Mary.
Hey.
Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off.
Dad, can we go now?
Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Bragan yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you.
Whatever.
That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows.
Whatever, sir.
Lucian bows again.
Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yup.
Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as blood lappers.
Dad.
Hey?
That's really interesting, Damien.
Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor.
Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Wow.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber brace, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink.
My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good.
Lucian!
Oh no.
We'll talk about this later.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight.
Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching.
And without further ado, let's work some magic.
Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill?
No? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after another. The dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Bragan, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship.
He's ungrievable.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Oh.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him.
Oh.
Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artiste?
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy.
Please stop.
All of the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison.
Nice.
Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue.
Amanda groans. We all grab
Why
our
did
food
I
and
do
hang
this to
out,
myself?
enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Crazy.
Hey.
Kind of nice, isn't it? Feel like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book?
Dad book?
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it.
Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you?
Nope.
I'm.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was.
Because we were. Well, hey, at least you got to meet some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book.
Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place.
Me too, Dad.
Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go out with some friends. Oh, I forgot there was another scene.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight.
You got it.
And be careful.
I will.
Make good choices.
Of course.
And call me if you need anything.
Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you?
What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that.
Okay. Do you have plans tonight?
My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna... You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay?
Great. See you later.
Watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Fuck! I want that so bad. I'm so
That's real.
hungry. I'm so hungry. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although, I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd just use my powers for evil. Like, just making a baked Alaska, baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Have you ever had a baked Alaska?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Yes.
I've had it before. It's pretty good. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught the thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay.
Sup?
Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Yep.
But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket.
Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those.
She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann.
Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now?
Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go to school, are you?
You weren't responding and it was just... It was just like when your mom... I have to stop myself from tearing up.
Oh, Dad. I didn't mean to.
I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again.
Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Amanda closed the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. We will never know who Emma P is real. I brew some
Never
strong
know.
coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen.
Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again.
Well... You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up.
Team Star.
Team Star fans!
Yes.
Team Star fans.
Absolutely.
Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs?
You know what? Sprinkle some cheese on them.
Already did.
Bless you.
Amanda
He
scratched down
sneezed.
the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan.
Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later.
Wait, one more thing before you go.
What?
What's Dad Book?
It's a social media platform.
Wait,
What?
what's a social media platform?
Dad, I have to go to school.
Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own.
Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
It's kind of beautiful in a way. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes.
Okay, is this the choosing thing?
No, this is just setting up the profile, and then it's the choosing thing.
Hmm.
So it's just like this tiny little thing. So, what are you most likely to do on a Friday night? Or what do you think Bragan Starpants is most likely to do on a Friday
Reagan
night?
Star Pants? I kind of made him I made him a nerd for history. I did establish this.
Oh yeah.
What would it be? My trusty grill. Or no. He likes TV. What are your turn-ons?
Strong dad arms. Comfortable with crying.
Strong dad arms is a good one.
It is.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
That one's real.
What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. What's your ideal date?
Unironically, trying to geocache by getting hopelessly lost.
I'm gonna say arson because it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, no, wait.
You can do whatever you want forever.
Napping together. My sick vape. Do you think he would wear cardigans?
Mm-hmm. I think he would frequently forget his phone keys and wallet at
Yeah.
home, honestly.
Profile complete.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting.
Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug.
Go get him, Dad.
You've got dad.
This is character selection. So
We can look at all their profiles though, right?
yes, you can look at the you just
Oh.
click into a profile and then it has information. You also got a message.
There's an ad starting in 38 seconds, so I'm gonna look at this.
Are we not reading it out loud?
Oh, sorry. Do you wanna...
Hi, Bregan, it's me, your dear old friend from back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messages service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them.
Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book?
Why, Bregan, we've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things.
Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Ah! Wait. No.
Wow.
I didn't say that. You never heard that.
This is gold.
I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables.
Totally holding on to this for later.
Wait, do you even remember what I majored in?
I declined to comment.
Cool. We can look at all these profiles, right?
Yes, you can look at everybody's profile and see their likes and dislikes. And then we should each voice them.
Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Oh, the ad break is happening right now.
We will pause.
I don't know if I want to read these all out loud.
That's fair. We can also look at them later.
True.
Because we can just save here and be done. And then look at these when we decide which dad to do next time.
The ad break. She'd break on my ad.
She breaking my ad.
Oh my goodness. I kind of want to do first, because we're going to eventually go through all of these. I kind of want to do Matt or Damien. Matt, Damien, or Brian first.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Damien. I think Damien's silly.
He is. I really like all of them. I don't like Joseph, but I think he has a very interesting storyline.
What if I do maybe we don't pick at the end of the stream, maybe I do a poll on Twitter or in the Discord or something.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And be like, who do we go for first?
Yeah.
That'd be funny. I'll do one on Twitter and I'll do one on Discord, and then I'll add up the votes. The ad break is over. Sorry. For anyone who was here and did not hear, I think we're gonna end here, and we're gonna do the selection. Not tomorrow, but maybe next Thursday if you're down for that. Are you down for next Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, swag.
I don't think I have anything going on.
Okay.
Next Thursday's the 10th. Yeah, we're good.
Alright, awesome. Oh, wait. I have something in the morning, but in the afternoon, I should be okay. Anyways,
I mean, we can start, like, same time again would be best, so.
Save. Well, I don't know if Ash works that day, and so I don't know if I'm gonna have to pick her up from work. So.
Real. We'll figure it out.
Anyways, we're gonna do poll on Discord and on Twitter, and see what people think about who we should select first, whose route we should do first, because we are eventually gonna do all of them. So I saved already. The title. Let me save again. Sorry, I'm anxious.
No, you're real for that.
Title. Stop showing me this! Alright. Dream Daddy.
I love how they all appear.
Yeah. It's funny. Oh, wait, I need to close out of it. We're gonna Dream Daddy. What's the difference between the director's cut and the main version and the regular version? Do you know?
I think it's just like people who had the game when it first came out.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's no like difference.
As far as I'm aware, no. I think it's straight up all the same. I don't think there's like a different game. I think it's just they say director's cut because it's been updated. Also, like there's been a quite a couple things added since like the game first came out, mostly in the way of mini games and like the reason they have the little Amanda thing pop up with the messenger is not just for first time players, but also because people replaying that was not a thing in the original game.
I see.
But yeah, there's just been a couple things added, so I think that's why they changed the name to Director's Cut because there's not like a different game for like the original.
They're separate Twitch categories, which is interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea. As far as I'm aware, it's
Anyways,
like the same game.
I'm tired and I have to go to an open mic soon. This was really fun. I had a lot of fun playing this. I'm excited to continue. I normally end my streams with a song, but I do not feel like doing that right now. Anyways, I will be streaming tomorrow also. Probably a little earlier in the day, maybe at like 12 p.m. PST or maybe even 11. I don't know what I'm gonna stream. I might do a poll for that as well. We'll see. I have a lot of games now. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. Thank you, Bruce, for joining me. Let's look for someone to raid, actually. What?
No, thank you. I'm evil. I'm evil.
Okay, let's see if there's anyone that I can raid right now. I don't feel like interacting with streamers. Let's raid Dash Ducks.
Hell yeah.
I don't feel like interacting with people right now. I'm gonna be so real.
Plus, you gotta go anyway, so.
Yeah. But I still like to raid at the end of the stream. So we're gonna raid Dash Ducks.
Wow.
Why did my chat do that? What the fuck? Let's go to my creator dashboard so that I can see my chat. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had a lot of fun. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wow, bye, chat. Wow.
Bye, chat.